Dear reader, listener, if you're beginning this audio version of Taught on week 16, I would advise going back to listen to weeks 1 through 15 and the foreword and prologue. All videos are on the YouTube channel Taught at Taught 2022. Having said that, this character's journal will make much more sense if you start at her beginning. Thank you for reading or listening. Taught, week 16. Monday, December 5th, 2016, 9 p.m. I got an unexpected day off. Mimi has a cold. This is only her second one ever. Also, she's a pacifier kid. This means during a head cold, she has to give something up, breathing or the pacifier. I have not slept since Friday night, which is why I called in sick today. Thank goodness Paulo is off the next 2 days. Although today was a turning point. Mimi actually figured out how to blow some snot out of her own nose. She's a pretty good kid, even when she's sick. She doesn't sleep, but is content to curl up next to me in the recliner chair and watch Baby Einstein videos. Some of my colleagues gasp when I tell them I let my 2-year-old watch TV, but these are the same people who stayed home with their kids from birth to age 5. Not my world. Sometimes you have to have 20 minutes to get something done, and the TV is a nice distraction. Sometimes you need to doze on and off in the recliner chair as you're staying up all night. Tonight, though, Mimi actually fell asleep. Hallelujah. This gave me a moment to shower and then check my work email, then Facebook. I had another message from Megan. All it said was, "Dude, that was a lot of copies." But I had left no copies for her to do. I responded, "What do you mean? I didn't leave any copies." She responded, "Oh shit." Then she proceeded to tell me that the substitute had handed her my debate teaching book with my sticky notes that I made for myself. Then I decided it was too many copies and I made only the bare necessities last Sunday. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Then something clicked and I switched back to my work email. The window was still open. And yes, there it was. The message from our office manager imploring people making over 200 copies to not send their student aides to do it. Then the follow up message from Anita reminding us that we have a set number of copies we can make for the year, and we all need to be aware of our individual responsibility in this. I had just skimmed over these before, thinking they didn't pertain to me. This time I messaged Megan, "How many copies did you make?" Her response, "I lost track after 800 because Mrs. Smith was bitching at me." It's almost as if I and the fates are doing everything to get me fired. Some people think that it's hard to fire a teacher, and if you're in a state or district that has a really strong union, it probably is. But around here, it's not that difficult. In fact, teachers in our state do not have due process, which in a nutshell means you can get fired and you can't contest it. The argument for why this is okay is that school districts are trusted to maintain professional standards for dismissing employees, largely based on their evaluation systems. As we all know, this is why I am currently on a performance plan. But all of these processes are subjective, and you definitely don't want to piss off your administrators. In my district, our administrators know this. Some treat this power with dignity. Others make you feel like it's the 1970s and Norma Ray is needed all over again. Oh, shit. My babbling about Norma Ray caused me to get curious about that whole deal. Just looked it up on Google. The real life Norma Ray, Crystal Lee Sutton, is dead. She died in 2009, 68 years old. This is a bad omen. Sunday, December 11th, 2016, 11:50 a.m. I just left school. My plans and grades for next week are done. And I'll have to come in one day over my break to finalize grades, but other than that, I'm good to go for a bit. Kelly and I went Christmas shopping yesterday, and it was so nice to do something I wanted to do. We had lunch at my favorite Mexican restaurant. Things seem to be going much better for her. The write up is long forgotten, and she was just asked to be part of a text adoption committee. Her classes are going well, and she is in a good spot. I should be happy for my friend, but instead, I'm sad for myself. I don't remember the last time I felt as satisfied with life as Kelly does right now. Okay, no more negativity. While we were shopping, I did buy Lewis a couple of new outfits and some new underwear. I called him out last week after his shower. He still smelled less than desirable. I assumed he just wasn't washing himself, but actually, we had never given him underwear, so he had no clean underwear. In his world, that meant you just put the old ones back on. In retrospect, he must have been going without underwear on shower days this whole time. I mean, we wash his clothes for him, and the underwear are usually there. I guess he decided he wanted them this week. But it's all fixed now, and he has a checklist from Chris Rahman on what things have to be done in the shower and what clothing items can be put on after a shower. I also picked Chris up a Hillshire Farm basket for him and his family and a Domino's gift card. That guy deserves the moon. But he'll understand that on my salary, he'll have to settle for snacks and a night of pizza. Ooh, and I almost forgot. I got Amy's little peanut the cutest elephant pillow. I don't even know what she's planning in terms of a nursery, but it was so cute. Last week before break, woohoo!